without having a guidebook or an instruction manual on what to do, um, you have provided such a comprehensive perspective from really a mental health perspective, an emotional health perspective, and what I keep hearing you say is like we have to give them language and coping
Mhm.
skills, right? They're not gonna have the language or the coping skills if we don't try to give that to them.
Yeah, none of us are bought or are born with those coping skills. We are born with emotions, but we're not taught what to do with them. And and as adults, most of us were not taught either. So we have to really step into that for ourselves so that we can step into that for our kids. And I tell families all the time, you can't take this pain away from your kid, but you can walk with them through it with holding hands or your arms around each other. And I know for me, so many times the most healing thing was not when somebody had the right thing to say or they brought over the best meal or, did whatever. It was when somebody was willing to sit with me, listen to me cry, hand me Kleenex when I was hysterical. It's just being together and being with someone and loving them through that with your presence. And so that's what we can offer our kids. We can't take away the pain of this. It's going to be what it's going to be. That person who has cancer is going to be healed or they're not going to be healed this side of heaven. And so we have to figure out how are we going to get through this together as a family. And the work that I do, I did reach out to a social worker from hospice that worked with kids. I reached out to a play therapist. I reached out to an elementary school teacher. And I reached out to a nonprofit that had tried to do anticipatory grief support groups that couldn't. That's a hard season in people's lives. So they couldn't really get people to commit to coming or show up. And so in talking with all of them, I just said, hey, how can we help families? I'm not a therapist. I'm not offering therapy. These families can't come to another place. We can't give them one more thing, one more place to be, one more disappointment for kids to not get to do something they wanted to do. And so we decided we're just going to mail kits to their houses. We're going to send them everything that they need and teach parents how to process these particular emotions and how to talk to kids about them. We give them everything they need to do a play-based activity together and an art-based activity together because kids love play and art. It's a great way to connect with them where it doesn't feel scary. You're not sitting down and say, hey, let's talk about this. It's done through play. And so it kind of takes that scariness away for talking to kids about it. And it's a launching pad.